and welcome to Tortilla Talk Tuesday. I'm not going to edit this vlog too much, and I'm going to answer your questions. So if you have questions for next week, leave them in the comments below. But what was that sound? Very suspicious. All right, I am doing one of my favorite things ever right now. I'm looking at some rocks, and I'm gonna make them smooth and shiny. I don't have too much planned today. I have to podcast with Eric, and I'm, just catching up on work because I couldn't work much this weekend because I had a very busy weekend. I went to the screening of The Room, which was super fun, and then Rachel had her birthday party, which was super fun, and I did a lot of laundry, which was not super fun. But if you haven't seen that vlog, go check it out because it was a total blast. I keep hearing sounds. Am I going crazy, or are there ghosts just like hanging out? What's happening? What is that noise? I'm about to dump out some rocks, and I might work on the chicken coop. Why don't I just show you what I'm gonna do instead of just talking about what I'm gonna do? Because honestly, if I tell you what I'm gonna do today, I'm probably not even gonna get to it anyway, because never does my day go planned as wait, that wasn't English. Never does my day go how I plan it. Was that English? Never does my day never goes. When I plan out my day, usually none of the stuff that I plan happens. Guys, my brain isn't working today. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna dump out rocks now. Goodbye. All right, here goes number one. Whee! Ta-da! Let's do the next one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that looks different. Okay, that was kind of a weird batch. Let's see what the last one looks like. Final one. Let's check it out. There are some very pretty rocks in that batch. Okay, I'm gonna look at these now. Goodbye. We're playing princesses.
I'm the princess down here.
Who is it?
Snow White.
Oh, hi, Snow White. Here you go.
I'm a grandma.
Up you go.
Punch let down here.
Climb up to my castle.
And it's
Don't pull my hair.
Look at the room.
Oh my gosh, it's a big one.
Mom, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, bye. Thanks for coming to my castle. Bye, see you later.
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Again? Whoa! This is the heaviest princess in the world. What, so you have a tail? Why did you have a tail? Oh my goodness, I've been running around like crazy today, so I haven't filmed very much other than that one little clip filming with the kids as we played princesses. Maisie's been very obsessed with playing princesses lately, and the boys wanted to play with us today, and that was super fun. What's funny is that she likes playing princesses, but she's never seen a princess movie. She doesn't know anything about the different Disney princesses. She knows their names because she has some books, like coloring books and dolls and stuff that have been passed down to her from her cousin Bailey of different Disney princesses. And so she'll ask like, who's this one? What's their name? Who's this name? Whatever. And I'll tell her. So she knows their names, but she knows nothing about their stories. She doesn't know anything about them, but she loves them. And I'm just so curious why, when she doesn't know anything about the movies, why she's loves princesses so much, But it's super fun. So we're all just playing princesses. And because she doesn't know the difference between any of them, she doesn't have a favorite. So she just changes which one she is every single day. Yesterday she was Belle and I was Rapunzel, or she says Punzel. And then today she was Snow White and Wesley was Elsa and Flynn was just a made-up fairy princess. I think she changed a couple times. I think she started off as Ariel today and then she turned it, it doesn't matter. But that was really nice because we're always playing stuff with monster trucks or with bugs or ocean creatures because that's what the boys like to do. But it's very rare that we do the game that Maisie wants to do because Maisie's so easygoing usually with that kind of stuff. Like if she wants to play with the boys, she'll play with the boys with whatever they're doing. And if she doesn't want to play what they're doing, she'll just play by herself, like in her own little princess fairy doll land. And she enjoys that. So usually that's just how it goes. But today the boys wanted to play with her and with me, and that was kind of fun. But it's bath time, so I'm getting the bath ready. Ignore how messy and dirty everything is always in the background of my videos. But it's about to get chaotic. The hours of 5:30 to 9:30 at my house are chaotic. So I doubt I will film much in the next few hours, but I'll see after I put the kids to bed maybe. Okay, I lied. I said I was gonna talk to you guys again after I put the kids to sleep, but actually they're not upstairs yet for their bath, so I'm taking this time to fold laundry that's been sitting in a pile on this freaking random mattress that I haven't put away. This mattress has been sitting here for literally months, and I don't know why, and haven't put it away, and this laundry's been sitting on the mattress for days. And so I'm taking the time to finally fold it, where what's gonna happen right now is I'll probably fold about half of it before the kids come up for bath. And then it will stay half folded, half not folded for a couple more days, because that's typically how it goes in my house. But I was just looking at some of the comments to answer some of your tortilla talk questions for later. And Play With Me in Second Life said, I love you, Colleen. Have you ever tried saying to Maisie that twins are when two babies are born to the same mommy at the same time? Yes, I have. And I've done that. But the kids, they all three of them confuse who is a twin and who is a brother. And well, no, Maisie knows she has two brothers. Wesley knows he's a twin, but he thinks that Flynn and Maisie are both twins. I think he thinks twins means siblings, and Maisie thinks twins means matching, but not like, I don't know. I've explained it to them many times. I don't think they really get it. But the comment continues and says, you and your family are such a delight. Which baby was the spitter in that clip? And that's referring to one of my most recent vlogs where I showed an old clip of the twins. Speaking of, this is Maisie as a baby. Someone had these shirts made of all my kids and gave it to me at one of my shows, and they're so funny and the kids love them. So anyway, I showed an old clip of the twins in one of my recent vlogs, and this question blew my mind because I didn't even think twice about the fact that maybe some people wouldn't be able to tell them apart in that clip, because to me they look so wildly different. Like, I literally can't imagine ever not being able to tell them apart. I mean, to me, they look so different. I don't see any similarities. However, I'm their mother, so I guess that makes sense. It was Wesley. Wesley was the one spitting a lot in that clip, and Maisie was the one who's going like, ooh, a bunch of times. Do they look similar in that clip to you guys? I really don't think that they do. I mean, I know that they're twins, but they're obviously not identical twins. They're boy-girl twins, and they look so different. But do you guys think they look similar? I really do not think they look at all alike. Like, I really honestly feel like I don't notice any similar features on the twins. But maybe that's just like my mom goggles that are blinding me from seeing if they actually look alike or not. But anyway, okay, this comment blew my mind too. Okay, Jess Gilmore Girl said, how did you put your deodorant on with the hand on the same side? My mind can't comprehend. Then someone responded to that and said, oh my God, same, how did she do that? And I read this like 8 times. I was like, wait, what? What are they talking about? And I was thinking about it, and I guess I put the deodorant on and then I put it on. Can you not do this? Is this not a thing people can do? Like, everyone can do like a chicken, but I like put the deodorant on here and here. Is this not a thing? You can't put your, I feel so confused now. So can you guys tell me, please? Is that not something people are supposed to be able to do? Am I broken? Like, it's not even like slightly a strain or hard. It just is like, it's not even a thought. There's no effort that goes into putting deodorant on in my armpit with the same arm and hand. So now I'm very confused. And I would love clarification if there's something wrong with my joints, something wrong with my bones, something wrong with me, or is there something wrong with you that you can't do it? Which way is it? Or is there nothing wrong with anyone? We're just different. That's probably the answer. But I would like to know if that's a bizarre thing that I'm able to do. Ben Sar said, are you watching JoJo on Big Brother UK? That one clip was so heartbreaking. Yes, I haven't, but I can't figure out how to watch it like fully because you can't watch it in the States. Like, every time I try to click on any link of it, it's like, you're out of the region. You can't watch this show. So I just have to like search for clips and try to watch it after it's happened. Like, I can't figure out how to get to the live stream of it. So yeah, I've been watching as much as I can, considering I'm not allowed to watch it, but it's been hard and upsetting. Yeah, I put all my thoughts on the Patreon because I've felt intense feelings. Nicole said, wait a second, chickens pee and poop from their egg dropping hole? Is this true? Ugh, double check to make sure you don't get any shells in your food, y'all. And it is true. They got one hole and they poo and pee, and I think it happens at the same time. Their poo and pee comes out at the same time, and that's where their egg comes out. And there's like, you get turd on the eggs a lot of times. Oh, I hear kids screaming. I think that means my time with you is over, you guys. Oh, now I hear footsteps. Get ready, someone's about to scream my name in a second. Hi, monkeys! Hello!
Flynn and Daddy are rescuing the lizard.
They're what?
Daddy and Flynn are rescuing the lizard.
They're rescuing a lizard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. Super kitties! Wow! Should we go take a bath?
No, I don't want to do anything.
You don't want to do anything? Yeah, I don't want to do anything either. I feel that. What's happening? Oh.
Archie.
Oh, okay. Time to go.
No. So what's it, Rusty?
Okay, kids are asleep. It's time to answer your tortilla talk questions. I mean, I already started answering them, but you know what I'm saying. So in one of my recent videos, I asked you guys what I looked like as far as my name. Like, my name wasn't Colleen and you just saw me and you didn't know me, what you think my name would be. And the answers blew my mind. I was not expecting any of these answers. Okay, Toma said Sarah or Judy. I don't see it, but I appreciate it. I'm not mad about it. Sarah, I don't see a Sarah. Maybe a Judy, but like, still no. But I want to know what you guys think of what these people are saying. Okay, Shannon said, I think you're a Stephanie. Don't ask why. I'm not gonna ask why, but like, why? Amy said Amanda or Daria for your name. I don't see Amanda, but Daria maybe. I feel like Daria makes a little bit of sense, but even still, not quite. Beth said, you look like a Sydney or maybe Daisy. I could see Sydney. Daisy is one of my favorite names, which is why my cat is named Daisy, because it's always been like one of my favorite names ever, but I don't see myself as a Daisy, but I do love that name a lot. Kimberlina said, with glasses, you are Sarah. Another Sarah! Do I look like a Sarah? Without glasses, you are Lauren. This one got a lot of likes. I look like a Lauren or a Sarah. That's so interesting to me because I don't see that, but I guess, you know, you guys, if a lot of people think that, then I guess it's true. It's just, I just don't see that. Natasha said, you look like a Penelope to me with the glasses. No glasses, Allison. Allison or Penelope, I don't know. Allison, maybe, I don't know. I just really don't see Sarah, but a lot of people said that. Trivia Timmy said, tortilla talk question, where do you keep all of your rocks? Do you put them in bins or display them? I've explained this before, but like, I guess it's time for an update. So obviously I love rocks and I collect a lot of rocks, I polish a lot of rocks, and so it's time for me to show you what I do with my rocks. And I'm still trying to figure out a way to it's not sell them, because that's not the right word, but I don't want to sell my rocks. I have no interest in selling them, but someone had suggested that I sell the rocks and donate all of the money to the Sky Strong Foundation. There's a link down below if you guys want to donate to the Sky Strong Foundation to raise money for childhood cancer. And I love the idea of that. If I just like grabbed like, you know, 15, 20 of my favorite stones that I've polished and put them somewhere on the internet to be like, hey, if you want these, all the money, I'll make sure it goes directly to the Sky Strong Foundation. But I don't know how to do that. How could I do that? How do I do that? How do I make that be a thing? If anyone has any suggestions, let me know, because I don't know how to like set up a website to sell something. Like that is so far beyond anything I could figure out. So let me know what you guys think, because even like the idea of setting up an Etsy shop, like I don't even know how I could do that. That sounds very complicated and very like long-term and intense. And if this is just gonna be like a one-off thing, I'm gonna sell like 10 things and then just like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, whatever. So let me know. Oh, but that was not your question. Your question was how do I display my rocks? So what I do is I have a few different places. So there's like a big pretty bowl in the living room area that's at the center of the table that has some of my favorite rocks. And then I have a bowl on this coffee table that you guys are on, and this is more of some of my favorite rocks. So I set aside my favorites. So like this is one of my favorite rocks, and it's, can you see it? It's this cool, I go with all this like pattern in it. That's what I do. I set them aside in different bowls around the house. So there's one in the living room, one on my coffee table, and there's one on my desk that have like some of my favorites. And then the coffee table that you are currently on has 2 drawers in it. It's really dirty, so I'm like kind of embarrassed to show you, but whatever. So you can see through, it's not clean. This is like so disgustingly dirty, but this one's full of shells that my kids have collected over the years, and also fossils. And this one has rocks that I just haven't organized and put away anywhere yet. So these are just kind of random rocks that I haven't found a place for yet, but the fossils in here are pretty cool. I feel like I should show you some of my fossils. So this is the most recent one that I found. You can see this like scallop looking shell fossil thing, and then all these extra little fossils too, all over it. These rocks are so freaking cool. I don't know what any of it is, but then here's another little like fossil-y scallop shell looking thing. I don't know. And then I've got some coral fossils here, like different kinds of weird little corals. I don't know what these are, but these are some of the first fossils I ever found. They're like so bizarre. I have no idea. And same with this one. It has like this really weird pig nose snort looking shape. I don't know. And then this one you can see in there, some sort of a fossil. I don't know what it is. And then here you can see there's something with like little ridges on the edge. I don't know. I don't know what any of this stuff is because I am not well versed in fossils. But oh, that looks like paint. So maybe my kids got to this one and we're painting on it. And over here we've got like, I don't know, kind of looks fossil-y, bony to me. This one's got this like spine in it. Hold on. See that? Like, what is that? And this one's cool because it looks like it has like some sort of like a shark tooth or something right there. Do you guys see that? That looks like a shark tooth to me. But this one's packed with weird stuff. I don't know what the heck is going on with this fossil rock. That looks like it's some sort of fish bones. I don't know. And some sort of vertebrae of sorts. That looks like a tooth. Does anyone know anything about bones and fossils? Yeah. And then this, don't freak out or anything, guys, but I think this is like a meteorite. I actually know it's not a meteorite because I think they're magnetic and I've tried to put magnets to this before and it doesn't work. But every time I take a picture of it and do a reverse Google image search, it says it's a meteorite. So those are the fossils. And then down here, I have my tiniest little rocks. I keep in these little containers to organize them because this is what I make beads out of. So those are all organized in these little bead containers. And then the rest of my rocks, I sound insane because this is insane, but the rest of them are in vases, like long vases. I'll just show you what that looks like. So this is how I display the rocks in the vases. I color code them because I have no life. So this is what these look like. Pretty fun. I'm just gonna answer one more question because I think I've answered it. I don't think I filmed anything today, but it's okay, right? Ivy said, Tortilla Talk question, do you ever find shark teeth when you're looking for rocks? I get this question a lot. It makes me sad because it's like my dream to find one because I just think that'd be so cool. A shark tooth or an arrowhead I think would be so freaking awesome to find. And no, I've never found either of those. But yeah, I've definitely never found a shark tooth except for whatever's in that fossil. So if that's a shark tooth, then like that's the only one I've ever found. I think shark teeth are more something you find on the East Coast maybe. But it's not, I don't think they're that common in California, which is weird because we have a lot of freaking sharks. So I don't know why I have never found a shark tooth, but I just don't think they're as common, but that would be so cool. I find a lot of shells that I think are shark teeth and they never are, and it's always disappointing, but I love watching people find shark teeth. If you search like on TikTok, like shark teeth hunt on the beach or whatever, like you can find people looking for rocks, you can find people looking for shark teeth, you can find people tide pooling. I love watching videos like that with my kids and just by myself, honestly. It's very, very fun to me to watch people look for stuff. Actually, you know what's crazy is there's this one rock. I wonder if I can find it. I wonder if it's in this bowl. I have a rock that is a very weird texture. It's like looks really, really super weird. And I never knew what it was. And the other day I was watching videos of people looking for fossils on the beach and shells on the beach, whatever. And this one person found this rock that was like, look at this crazy awesome whalebone fossil. This is like millions of years old, and it looked exactly like this one rock that I have and I polished. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. I don't think it's in this bowl. I think it's in a different one, but I'm pretty sure I found a whalebone fossil once, which was exciting, but never a shark tooth. Anyway, you guys, I think I found it. Sorry, this is probably triggering anyone who has that whole phobia thing, but I dumped out my big jar of rocks that I buy on my desk, and look how funky this thing is. It's like the weirdest fossil rock thing. I'm really not sure. Oh, sorry, my light. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I feel like it's some sort of a fossil. Also, sorry, my voice sounds so weird. I woke up sick. Maybe it's the next day. But that looks so weird. Is that fossil? Or is this an ugly rock that looks a little bit like a turd? I don't know. Look how weird that is. Someone tell me. I also think this one looks a little bit fossil-y. Does that look fossil-y to anybody else? Just me? I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm sick. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave Tortilla Talk questions for next week, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.